So on this one, we'll solve both by factoring and by using the quadratic formula, and you can decide which method you prefer. Start out by making it equal to 0. So if you move this 16 over, it turns into 25x squared minus 16 equals 0. So if you were going to use the quadratic formula, notice that there's no x. You have an x squared and a constant. So if there's no x, I know that my value for b is 0. So my a value is 25, b is 0, c is negative 16. The value of the discriminant, b squared minus 4ac, is 0 squared minus 4 times 25 times negative 16. So when you type this into the calculator, squared minus 4 times 25 times negative 16, you get a pretty large number, 1600. It's positive, which tells me there will be two answers to this. So finishing up with the quadratic formula, I'm going to use negative b, which doesn't make sense in this case because 0 is just 0. So 0 plus or minus the square root of the discriminant, which is 1600, divided by 2 times a. A is 25, so 2 times 25 is 50. So next I need to find the square root of 1600. Second, x squared, 1600, enter. And I see that it's 40. So my answers are going to be 0 plus or minus 40 divided by 50. This 0 actually makes the problem a little bit easier because 0 plus 40 is 40 divided by 50. 0 minus 40 is negative 40 divided by 50. So just reduce each of those. 40 divided by 50 is 0.8. You could leave it as 0.8, or you could math, enter, and figure out that it's 4/5. So answer of 0.8 or 4/5 for the first answer. The second answer is going to be the negative of that, negative 40 divided by 50, so negative 0.8, which it would also reduce to negative 4/5. So my answers are plus or minus 0.8 or plus or minus 4/5. If I solved it by factoring, I would take the 25 and multiply it with the 16. So 25 times 16 is 400. And I would have x squared minus 400 equals 0. And I would be trying to find factors that multiply to make negative 400, but add to make 0 because there's nothing in the middle. So 20 times negative 20 is negative 400. And then I'd have 20 plus negative 20 equals 0. So this is what I would use, the 20 and the negative 20. Now I did take the 25 to the end number, so I'd have to put that back and then reduce these. So if you reduced 20 over 25, math, enter, it reduces to 4/5. So what you have is x minus 4/5 and x plus 4/5 equals 0. And I just knew that that was the same answer. I didn't type that one into the calculator. And now solve. Put this up. 5x minus 4, 5x plus 4 equals 0. Your answers, this number opposite sign over this, so positive 4 over 5. This number opposite sign over this, negative 4 over 5, which you can see are the same as what you had over here. So whichever method you use, you'll still get the same answers.